Welcome to the Charjr Ryuki channel, where gaming and nachos are law. So sit back, relax, and let's dip in.
Rockstar was attacked during the day. From this fact, you deduce that the raiders were not focused upon killing the townsfolk, since they launched their attack at the time when the village was least occupied. Many of the villagers were down in a sunken forest when the attack began, either working in the mines or gathering timber. These lucky ones have all since taken refuge in the mines, which may well be the safest place to be at the present and certainly the easiest to defend. Unfortunately, the timing of the attack caught most vulnerable villagers unawares and undefended. You recall the Macabre side, I probably messed that word up, I apologize, side that greeted your arrival, and a shiver runs down your spine. The armies of the Dark Lords are cruel beyond reason. They delight in murder and mayhem and no other way. Leandra is unsure about precisely what the raiders came for, but she stayed behind to sabotage the elevator. She acted with the help of Charjr, the village sheriff. By doing so, she would prevent the Gaiacs from pursuing and killing her kinfolk before they could reach the sanctuary of the mines. She has since played cat and mouse with the Gaiacs, constantly moving and hiding to avoid being captured or killed. She tells you that she removed 3 essential parts of the elevator mechanism: the compression valve, the drive chain, and the control handle. She has one of the parts in the pocket. It is the compression valve. The other 2 parts are in separate locations in the village. Leandra tells you that Charjr, the sheriff, has the control handle, and that she hid the drive chain in the foundry, near to the ore smelting works, a large building located close to the cliff edge. Without these parts, the elevator is useless. The Gaiacs cannot return to the forest floor. They are trapped here. The cliff is steep and sheer, and it's too treacherous to descend by rope. Leandra is anxious to rejoin her father and the others who are now hiding in the mines. Rockstar is far too dangerous a place for her to stay here any longer, but she is solely aware that the only way down to the forest floor is by using the elevator. To do this, she must have all 3 of the missing parts so that she can refit them and get the elevator working again. You ask Leandra if she works as her father's assistant. You are impressed by Leandra's skills and you ask her about them. You feel the urge to move on. There's no time to lose. Boom. You know of Jen Redolin's work, but you are still puzzled about the girl's role in what you have seen so far. You ask if she helps her father make his inventions, and she seems mildly offended by your suggestion. Yes, I help my father, but I am an inventor in my own right. I'll have you know. She flicks back her cloak to reveal her holstered crossbow. I'm a crack shot with this, and you won't find anything like this elsewhere in Summerland, not even among my father's many inventions. Leandra stares directly into your eyes and says, I am determined to join my father and my people in the mine. You have to come here to pursue the raiders and avenge the destruction that they have wrought. Is that not so? If you help me, then I will help you. You're going to need a working elevator to reach the forest floor. Without it, you'll not be able to discover the reason for this attack, Leandra says. When the Gaiacs discovered that I'd sabotaged the elevator, they were furious. In their blind rage, they vandalized the pump room and the boiler house. I must go there and make good any damage to the pump and boiler. It's no good replacing the missing parts if there's nothing to power the elevator. And while you're taking care of that, I shall search for the missing parts, he replied. Leandra nods her approval. Remember, she says, Sheriff Tarlar has the control handle and the drive chain is hidden in the foundry. I had a little chance to hide it properly. There were 2 Gaiaks chasing me, as I recall. I threw it among some other chains that were lying on the floor. It's very different to these chains. It's smaller and it's well oiled. The foundry chains are dry and have much bigger links. Very good. This will help me to find the parts. Your immediate tasks are now clear. You must find Sheriff Tarlar and retrieve the control handle, and you must go to the foundry and find the drive chain. Very good, very good. Blood on the Snow, Chapter 2. Leandra prepares for the mission. She gathers up some food and some tools, and she puts them in her backpack. As she is fastening the flap, she says something which surprises me. When I first saw you for the first time, I thought you were a grown man, but now you seem really young to me. Leandra shoulders her backpack. Then she picks up a stiletto dagger and slips it inside her belt. There's an old tunnel in the cellar of this house, she says, and it runs all the way to the foundry. My father and I often use it to go there and buy the Bronin and iron we need for our inventions. You can use it as well to reach the foundry without having to take your chances out in the open. Or you can come with me and I'll show you where the sheriff's office is. The foundry on your own or the sheriff's office with Leandra. The choice is yours. I could go there on my own, or I can go there. Well, it's on its way, I believe. So I'm going to go to the sheriff's office because it's closer. Usually you'd want to go to the longer one, but your crossbow is nearly empty, and when it is, all you have left are your wits and a dagger to use against the Gaiaks. No, I cannot let you that risk alone, you say with a forceful tone. Leandra starts to protest, but you cut her off in the middle of her first sentence. We shall leave together, and that's the end of it. As soon as you can show me where the sheriff's office is, we shall split up. I will look for Tarlar. You will go to the boiler house. Is that clear? Perfectly clear, she says, with more than a trace of resentment. You draw your weapon and move to the door. Leandra stays by the window and scours the streets for signs of Gaiaks. It looks deserted, she says. Very well. Follow me and stay close, you reply. You pull open the front door and pause to make sure that Leandra is with you. She is standing in the doorway, her face frozen and expressionless. Then you hear noises that make your heart skip a beat. Gaiaks are emerging from the shadows of the neighboring houses, and they are fast closing in on all sides. Where's the sheriff's office? You shout, demanding Leandra to tell you before a fight ensues. She points along the main street towards the end of the village at the cliff's edge. On the left, 100 yards or so. This is all she could say before the first of the Gaiaks came running at you, with her weapon held ready to strike blows to your head and chest. Run! Run! You shout, and Leandra is suddenly galvanized in action. She sprints across the street as the guys surround you and press home their surprise attack. Looks like we made the right choice here. Let's hope I can make this fight quick. Of course, they get to attack first. I messed that up. I wouldn't have missed that one. I missed. I should have dodged that. Oh, that's how it was. Gotta use it. Bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Boom. Good night. Oh, he's still alive. Darn it. That didn't finish him off. Oh, come on. I know I hit those right. Ow. I can't do anything. I went the wrong way. Good night. Yeah, because of my mistakes, my health is a little lower than what it should be. Darn it. But I don't want to waste everything. I'm low on throw I'll see you guys